Although there are variations of Indian clothing in different regions of the country, clothing can be generalized into a few different categories. Indian men may wear two-piece shalwar kameez, which is a long shirt with loose-shaped pants. This piece is the shalwar, and this piece is the kameez. They also have a bottom piece called a dhoti, which is 6 yards of unstitched fabric that is wrapped to look like a full-length divided skirt. Men also wear more formal jackets called a sherwani, which is basically a long jacket with a high collar. There's also the Nehru jacket, which is basically a sherwani but shorter length with also a high collar. After the British rule, men in the cities wear Western clothes such as jeans, polo shirts, tees, and suits. An American businessman does not need to be concerned about dressing incorrectly, since most Indian men wear Western clothing. Proper business attire would be a dress pant and a collared shirt. Suit jackets and ties are appropriate for business meetings and companies, but they would be out of place in rural areas. Women's clothing and fashion are huge industries in India, with frequent changes in fashion trends. Yet women's clothing also has certain staple pieces, even though there are some variation by religion and by region. Many Indian women wear a small blouse and a sari, which is made up of 9 yards of material that is draped in various ways. This is the more traditional and formal wear for married women. Indian women may also wear shalwar kameez outfits, but they are much more colorful and embroidered compared to the men's version. There is also the short blouse with lenga, which is a long skirt made up of many yards of material. The younger, urban, and more modern generation of females dress in Western clothing. However, there are more rules in regards to female attire. Traditional families have their female members dress in Indian clothes. Married Indian women often wear a forehead dot called a bindi and a red line of color on their forehead called a sindoor. Often, conservative or rural Muslim and Hindu women will cover their heads. An American businesswoman needs to be aware of the environment in which her business dealings are when she is dressing. In the cities, when dealing with companies, formal knee-length dress suits or trousers are appropriate. In the rural areas, dressing in a skirt would be considered inappropriate. A safe option would be to wear trousers with a long shirt and to drape a scarf. Since the corporate world is even more male-dominated in India than in the US, an American businesswoman needs to dress appropriately to be respected, to be taken seriously, and to send the right message.